I thought I'd make a quick video about this Hercules bandsaw, bench top, whatever you want to call this thing. This is the older model Milwaukee. It's 6230. I don't know if I can get that in there. And the instructions for Milwaukee is to use the number 1. That don't work at all. So went with the Bauer attachment, took a file and flattened those off just a little tiny bit to make that. She works. I don't have the final adjustment. I haven't tightened everything down, but like, I thought maybe someone might get a kick out of knowing that you could actually do this. And well, let's put it in the old tripod here for a second. It's a little sketchy because I don't actually have this thing all tightened down 100%, but you know, we're the internet. Sketchy's fun. Can you see the trigger mechanism over here? See, how does this work? Press down. Sorry, it's all backwards for me. So it looks like it's going to work. The initial setup, I got this part right here just kissing. I mean, you can hear that. It just kisses as it goes by because I was having a hard time getting the trigger to work. I got it set to the farthest back for the most pushback on it. I think the handle actually can go back on this thing. So in the instructions, obviously for the Milwaukee stuff, it's saying, you know, pull that off, put that number 1 on there, but it's obviously a different style. It's the newer style. So it looks like maybe the Bauer is a clone of the old version of the Milwaukee. Let's see if we get this handle back on here. That would be kind of cool if I could leave the handle on. Let's see how she works here live on the replay of the internet. That's kind of binding up on me, embarrassingly. Let's see if we can get that back in there. Oh yeah, the handle's going to go back in. So that's going to basically mean for future, well, maybe not. Well, that's so close. Yeah, it may not actually go. Damn it. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's off by like a millimeter. I was hoping I could keep that on there. I could maybe file something, but that is a tragedy. I was hoping that would just pop right back on there and I could just live my life vicariously through my, yeah, that's about an 1/8 inch off, so that's not going to work. I'm not going to, so you do have to take the handle off, which sucks, something to keep track of, not lose. But that's pretty slick. Let me lower the tripod down a little bit, maybe get a little bit more action shots on this thing. The lighting here is exactly what it is. It's garage lighting. I haven't done the whole setup. I kind of read online, people were like, oh, it's not very accurate. Well, it's like, okay. So when it comes to accuracy in life, no offense to anybody, but it's garbage in, garbage out. So if you set your saw up garbage-like, you're going to get garbage results. So from what I can tell, your options are, there's 3 bolts on the back that you can maybe do some adjusting. You have this here that you could swing the ass in back and forth. You got this here where you can go right to left with that and forward. So like you've got almost, I mean, you got quite a bit of ability to adjust. Now, one of the things I did see someone crying about on the internet was they didn't like the fact that the screws come captured washer lock nut and, you know, Allen head, and then just a nut on the backside. Well, so, sorry, friend, I don't want to call you out, but it's designed that way. So this application is you hold the nut, don't spin the nut, spin the Allen head. That's why there's a washer to prevent damage to your material, and then the lock washer on top to lock it together. Now, I will say maybe a washer on the backside to distribute some of that nut a little bit better is not a bad idea, but like, you don't have to take the, like, I get it on a bolt, you traditionally hold the bolt, spin the nut. I get it. I understand. But in this application, you spin the Allen and hold the nut. That's why it's like that. So, in case you're struggling, I don't know. I thought I'd just share that out there. I did Google one test. I tried to see if I could, dear Google, will this work for my saw? And I couldn't find an answer. And I was like, well, I'll just buy the thing. I guess if it doesn't work, I'll send it back, or take it back. But it seems to be working. Look at this. I'm backwards on this trigger. What else do you want in life? Yeah, that's pretty slick. I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously, still got to tighten everything down and finalize it. My blade's pretty parallel right now, so I actually haven't really done any. I just eyeballed that shit in. I ain't got a square out yet, so I think it's going to be plenty good. I don't know what people are doing with their bandsaws. I don't know, cutting spaceships for 100,000ths accuracy. Like, good God, man! But this is pretty sweet so far. I'm pretty impressed. It seems well built. For my application, that's awesome. Goes right into the square. It seems like this is the perfect saw for this because you can pick these up used. They're super well built. It fits this machine. I might be able to actually tweak that so it doesn't make that kiss contact. I mean, that's very slight. But I was just trying to make that trigger work. You can also, you can zip tie that trigger on and do a foot switch, which I had considered doing from the get-go, but... Well, there you go. That's the latest in my saga. That's actually pretty slick, man. I'm kind of liking that. It's going to get quite a bit of use, in my humble opinion. I think I can actually just take that thing off. I don't even know why I would need that for this application, to be honest with you. All right, that's the update. Stay safe.